Howdy everyone, Arlen Woods back at you again with Retro Stylz. Myself, DJ Gamer, and Mr. Switch. We're all going to be talking about our whole 2018 year end of gaming. Let's check it out. My 2018 year in gaming was just pretty awesome. I mean, I've got to see a bunch of new games that I've never got to see before. Like, there's a bunch of first-person shooters that I've seen, a bunch of ROM hacks that, oh my gosh, they're Super Mario ROM hacks. I can't even number the amount of Super Mario ROM hacks that I've seen, which is really ridiculous, but pretty awesome. I also got to play Final Fantasy for the Google Play Market, which was a port of the PSP, so they ported it over from the PSP to the Google Play Market, which was pretty incredible. The gameplay was just really stacked. I really liked it. And this year, my year in gaming, I purposely bought a lot of Chinese knockoffs. Those things are really interesting. A lot of them say 168 games, 318 games. I bought some of those, which they're actually really super awesome. I got to try the different ROM hacks that are inside of them. I actually got one for Christmas, and it was 168 games, a little mini handheld. I think I have it right over here. Let's see. Oh, I have the package for it. It's the retro handheld console made by ORB Gaming, and it has over 150 8-bit games. But there's a big but to that. They're not the 8-bit games you remember. They're 8-bit games that were currently made, which is pretty cool. It has a game called Piewing, which is like the farting panda. And then it has a game that it kind of emulates Contra, but it emulates Metal Slug at the same time. Pretty interesting. Oh, also this year, my friends blessed me with a working GameCube, and I do not have one of those, a working N64. All those came with the controllers and some games, which was really, really super awesome of them, which really blew my mind. They've done that. I've had different people donate stuff to my channel. They've donated Pop-O-Funk characters to my channel. I've had that stuff happen this year. But a lot of things that I've had happen this year in gaming, I've been really backlogged, like super duper backlogged, because like Cuphead came out and I was like, oh, I gotta play that. So then I put Final Fantasy 9 off to the side, and then I started playing Final Fantasy Mobile, and then I started playing Zolan, and then the list goes on, and the Pizza Boy emulator came out. So I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So I kept getting backlog upon backlog upon backlog. So the best thing in gaming that happened in 2018, well, there was a lot. For me, I retro game, so there's things that came out like the Super NT. I don't have one of those. And then the NT, which like they're like the best. They're replicas of the NES and SNES. So that was the best thing that came out in gaming this year. And my best thing for me this year that came out, the best thing in gaming, I would have to say, is I got hooked up with the BizHawk emulator. I don't know if that makes a difference to you guys or not, but it emulates everything from Atari all the way to PlayStation. And so it was able to open up a large avenue for me to be able to emulate on my PC, which I do a lot of PC gaming. And I don't have to use like 5 or 6 different emulators. All I have to do is use the one BizHawk emulator, which emulates it all. So it was pretty awesome. Oh, and another cool thing in gaming that came out that really was awesome this year is I got hooked up with the two people that I'm doing this video with, DJ Gamer and Mr. Switch. I got introduced to Mr. Switch through Instagram, and I found out he had a YouTube channel. So what I did was, when I believe it was like when I had so many either followers or subscribers, I think it was my Instagram, I had a followers thing where I handed out those Zelda pendants. So I gave him the Zelda pendants, hooked up. From then on, it was like we clicked very well. I hooked up with DJ Gamer. I thought his videos were pretty cool and they're awesome, and so we ended up all hooking up together. So I thought it was a really awesome deal. That was the coolest thing in gaming this year that happened to me. That I got hooked up with 2 other gamers, and there's a lot of other gamers that I've hooked up with. I started chit-chatting with NES Addict. We're not completely in communication yet, but I sent him a message on Instagram, and I'm hoping to get connected with him. NES Addict, if you're listening to me, I want to do a video with you if we haven't done a video already. So if we're doing a video together by now, awesome. If not, send me a message on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, because I'm on all 3. But that's all I have for today. That's my year in gaming. Back to one of you guys.
Hey, what's good, Retro? Not much, man. Hey, yo, why don't you holler at Mr. Switch, man? Tell him we're going to celebrate gaming. We blessed. We're going to celebrate this upcoming year of more gaming, more blessings, more just positive vibes. This past year was amazing. Tell him we're going to celebrate life. We're going to celebrate gaming. All right? Holla at your boy. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Gamer. Just talking to my boy Retro, telling him that we're gonna celebrate this upcoming new year. But let's take a look at this past year right now. It was an amazing year for PlayStation. Like always, baby, PlayStation dominates the ground no matter what. We got the game of the year, God of War. My God, that was amazing. Spider-Man is just in that in itself. The Spider-Man game, God of War, Red Dead Redemption, all those games, I'm just so happy. This year was amazing. I feel that Call of Duty got back to what it was, was getting there, getting started. Black Ops 4, I can't, it's a few things. The battle royale on there is pretty good. I must admit, zombies is amazing. They went back to it, so yeah, it's definitely something y'all need to check out. And but it's been wonderful year for PlayStation, man. I'm so happy that I'm a PlayStation guy for life. PlayStation gang, appreciate yourself, treat yourself, baby. PlayStation is the way to go, and Nintendo, hands down. But anyways, that's my feeling about this year, that PlayStation took it. PlayStation just dominated, and guess what? It's only going to get better this upcoming year, man. This upcoming year, Days Gone. Woo! Yes. So I'm excited about that. This past year, I got myself NES Classic, Super NES Classic, man, because I play those games, that system in general. So this past year, man, gaming was amazing. Got the Street Fighter Anniversary Edition, man. That right there, just like I said, one of those games, and just, my God, it's just been wonderful. So gamers all around the world, like I said, man, we are blessed. So there's more stuff coming out. Holler at your boy. It's your boy DJ Gamer, my boy Retro Stylz, and my boy Mr. Switch. We got more things coming your way. Now, we about to get back into the gaming, back into this upcoming year, man. It's gonna be amazing. Check us out. We finally get to do something, this little year review, and I'm looking forward to this upcoming year. PlayStation gang all day. I'm gonna say it one more time. It's your boy. My name is DJ Gamer, and that's my year review as far as anything. PlayStation dominated. God of War, Game of the Year. It's your boy, DJ Gamer. Now I'm out.
Guys, this is Mr. Switch, Nintendo Power Life, and I'm doing my year-end video in collaboration with Retro Stylz and DJ Gamer. Now I want to start off with my 2018. Well, this is what the video is about. I'm at work, so bear with me. I got notes here, and want to get the chance to do this. And so again, I want to start off with real quick going in with retro games this year, 2018, and and I just got back into gaming maybe about 2 years ago after a big absence. But just even so, even now, 2018, I've noticed that retro games have been making a huge comeback, and I've noticed that in 2018, I'm noticing a lot more people are playing more retro games. They're doing a lot of let's say live broadcast on whether it's Nintendo 64 or Sega Genesis or whatever it is. But I see a tremendous outbreak in what's going on with retro gaming. So I think 2018 was huge for myself to I started buying the old systems again. I used to have everything back in the day. I sold it all. No, I'm excited to collect little by little this year, 2018. Just you know, I got a GameCube, I got a Nintendo 64, so I'm having a lot of fun now searching. I can order some of these games and such, but I like going to stores and going to places looking for this game. So that's like a nice big impact in gaming so far this year for me. I would say for me, Nintendo and Sony had on big years this year. I mean, Nintendo with a few good games because I'm all Nintendo, but I also love playing some Sony games too. Nintendo had good games like Starlink and Smash Bros. Sony with Spider-Man and Game of the Year God of War, which is definitely well deserved. Sony definitely is always on top and on top of gaming since day one. So I know within Sony and Nintendo, they've always been a big impact in most of our lives through all of us. I would say Microsoft is just not really. It just never hits me enough. I'm sure they have some good games, but I'm just not like the big fan. I'm not a hater at all. All games are good. All communities are good. It does not matter. I'm just always with the retro in terms of Nintendo or even Sony. So again, those are big years for a very good year for them too. I do hope to see some bigger years for both Sony and Nintendo next year. With January, I think it's going to be Resident Evil remake, and hopefully, I'm going crazy about it, is for some Metroid Prime 4. Hopefully later into the new year. So I think it's going to be a huge year for gaming for all of us. I think retro games are going to make even bigger comeback. I think it's just everything started off with 2018, and so far so good. Let's see. Getting to know the community and all around video game community. To me, I started getting back into playing games 2017. I started real late within November. I started streaming. And I know that it's even more, it's more bigger when you connect with people who play the same things you play. But at the same time, when you communicate with those who play other game systems, but you collaborate together and you work together, I think this year was huge for me. For just that being said, just everyone, just a big community of gaming. We love what we like doing, whether we do cosplay or whatever we do. Like I made my Switch costume. That's how I got my name, Mr. Switch. But other than that, it's just all around, it's peaceful, it's loving, it's caring. There are those people who may not agree, they're like the little trash talk, but we push them away and we just focus on what, we love, for those true lovers who just love Nintendo or Sony or Microsoft or whatever. Let's say I'm excited for the new coming year in terms of this year. My baby's on the way. My girl's got a baby Luigi. I'm naming my son Luigi, so he's coming in March. So it's been 2018 has been big with retro gaming, with all the big games that have been coming out, like Smash again with God of War. I would say let's see. I think one of my biggest memories so far is in August when I took my kids and we drove to New York City, and it was the greatest time there for my kids. We drove there and I met my favorite YouTubers, Nintendo Power Couple. I met a lot of great people like Mr. Vaca throughout, online and, doing a lot of live on YouTube. And again, it's been a great and tremendous year. It's been great meeting on Retro Stylz and DJ Gamer, and that we are finally collaborating with and staying in focus. Now, this is just the first video that we're doing. And I'm sure we will be more, prepared to create even more bigger and better stuff. So I think it's going to get bigger for us. So be ready for it, guys, because this coming year, 2019, is going to be the biggest for the three of us. And we're going to show you guys what gaming is all about, how, we show you our passion, our love, and everything's going to come out just fine. And I think, again, 2018 was a big year overall. And I'm glad that I met all of you guys who are watching, all the the friends and the community, and I thank everyone for the time and the effort to just show each other that what we love. Of course, it's video gaming. So other than that, wish everyone a happy New Year. And again, don't forget, guys, Retro Stylz, DJ Gamer, and myself, Mr. Switch, we will be coming with you guys with some really big stuff in this new year. So thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys all next time. Take care.